Welcome to the Biology Nexus, where we unravel the mysteries of life, one chapter at a time. In today's episode, we're diving into a fundamental concept that shaped our understanding of genetics: Mendel's laws of inheritance. Let's journey back to the mid-19th century and explore the groundbreaking work of Gregor Mendel. Our story begins in the tranquil gardens of a monastery in what is now the Czech Republic. Here, a monk named Gregor Mendel embarked on a series of experiments that would forever change the field of biology. Between 1856 and 1863, Mendel meticulously cross-pollinated garden peas, carefully observing how traits were passed down through generations. Mendel chose the humble pea plant for his experiments, focusing on 7 specific traits that were easy to distinguish, such as tall versus dwarf plants and yellow versus green seeds. What made Mendel's work unique was his methodical approach. For the first time, statistical analysis and mathematical logic were applied to biological experiments. He selected 14 true-breeding pea plant varieties, each pair differing by just one trait. For example, one plant would always produce tall offspring, while another would always produce dwarf offspring. By cross-pollinating these plants, Mendel could track how traits were inherited over multiple generations. Through his experiments, Mendel observed patterns that led him to formulate 2 fundamental principles of inheritance. The law of segregation. Each individual has 2 alleles for a trait, one inherited from each parent. These alleles segregate during the formation of gametes, meaning each gamete carries only one allele for each trait. The law of independent assortment. The alleles for different traits are passed to offspring independently of each other. This means the inheritance of one trait generally does not affect the inheritance of another. Mendel's conclusions were revolutionary. He showed that inheritance follows specific laws, and these laws could be predicted and tested. His work laid the foundation for the modern field of genetics, although it wasn't fully appreciated until decades later. It took over 30 years for the scientific community to recognize the importance of Mendel's work. In the early 20th century, his findings were rediscovered, providing the framework for understanding inheritance in all living organisms. Today, Mendel's laws are a cornerstone of biology, explaining everything from why you might have your mother's eyes to how farmers breed plants for better yields. And that's a wrap on today's episode of the Biology Nexus. If you enjoyed learning about Mendel's laws of inheritance, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of biology. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of life.